In continuation of its Drug Abuse Sensitization Week, the Federal Ministry of Health on Monday flagged off its awareness campaign in FCT to create awareness and enforce criminal sanctions on reducing the availability and accessibility of illicit drugs. The Director of Ministry of Health, Olubukola Ajayi, said drug and substance abuse forms the basis of several social vices. Hence, there is a need to sensitize Nigerians on the dangers of illicit drugs. The ministry also revealed that the sensitization campaign will be targeted at state, local government level, as well as communities. Captain Television correspondent Benedict Uku has more.
Despite the efforts of the government and the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency to stem the tide of drug abuse in Nigeria, there has been a consistent spate in the number of cases, especially among adolescents. In its efforts to create awareness of the dangers of drug abuse, the Ministry of Health on Monday began a sensitization campaign in Abuja. The event, which took place in Wuse Market, Berger Junction, and Jabi, is aimed at creating awareness, enforcing criminal sanctions on reducing availability and accessibility of illicit drugs.
I don't go see anyone, Dr. This power. I will not waste the time with a serious name. May you be praised in the mighty name of Jesus.
According to Director, Ministry of Health, Olubukola Ajayi, drug and substance abuse forms the basis of several social vices. Hence, there is a need to sensitize Nigerians on the dangers of illicit drugs.
This sensitization is being organized by the Federal Ministry of Health, having seen the situation in the country, and we realize that drug abuse has become like the epidemic, and a lot of things are happening because of this issue of drug abuse. For example, if people are not on drugs, they will not take another human being and kill. Nobody will come and start shooting, or an armed robber would not go to the road to start robbing unless the person is on drugs. So that is why we decided to put up this sensitization. Follow up to this, we will also take to rural communities. The facts are that drugs can kill. Drugs will make you not to be normal. You do what you didn't plan to do. Drugs can make you catch diseases. There are so many other things that drugs can lead you to have. The Federal Ministry of Health would try to make policies, but the enforcement agencies are there to enforce the law and ensure that such drugs are not sold in the open market. You have NAFDAC, you have NDLEA, you have customs.
The co-founder, a New Thing Intervention Foundation, Kenneth Aneto, also talked about his foundation and how it has been of importance in addressing drug abuse in Nigeria.
The facts about these drugs is that 1 in 8 people in Nigeria is doing drugs, and out of every 5 persons, a lady is doing drugs. When we want to measure the statistics, the success rate, the UN ODC will be the ones that will have, because they just prepared another facts on drug abuse. But what we can say is that everyone has a part to play, and we're making adequate impact. More engaging programs, the press has a part to play, and the Ministry of Health too has a part to play, and they have done fantastic here today. General message to the youth is that a drug-free life is possible. Save the youth and save the future. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
The hazardous effect of drug abuse on the health and socio-economic status of citizens underscores the importance of the campaign. It is hoped that the sensitization campaign will effectively reduce access to illicit drugs in Nigeria.